the best game of 2025?
Even though it was a demolition job, I would say PSG versus Inter in the final 5-0. Now listen, people are going to say, oh, it was so one-sided. I understand that. But did anyone expect it to be that one-sided? I do not think so. Inter beat Barcelona in the semi-finals. PSG obviously beat Arsenal in the semis. So you're looking at two teams that beat some really strong candidates. I'm thinking Simone Inzaghi versus Enrique. This is going to be a heavyweight battle. But when the game kicked off and I was in the stadium to see this live in the flesh, PSG just dropped one of the all-time great Champions League final performances. That was a footballing masterclass. What Vitinha was doing in midfield, Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Dembele playing in the false nine, Doué, what a performance in the final, Hakimi, Mendes. It was honestly a footballing masterclass. That looked like total football. Inter couldn't compete. They just got blown out the park. And again, it was a demolition, but that level of surprise and to see that up front and personal, that just confirmed to me that PSG were the best team in the world last season. And for me, that's the game of the year.
I think that's the performance of the year. But in terms of a game, I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I feel like to be the best game, it really has to be a good spectacle from either side. I want to see well-contested games. And that's why for me, the semifinal between Barca and Inter, I think, was the game and maybe even games of the year. Those two legs, there were goals, there were excitement, it was back and forth, there was intrigue. With Inter and PSG, that game was practically over after 10 minutes. This game, from minute 1 of the first leg to minute 120 of the second leg, felt incredible. And I think you saw an all-time performance from Yamal, especially in the second leg. You saw incredible drama at the end with Acerbi and then Fratesi. I think from a spectacle point of view, that was the best watch of the year.